Hi everybody, so I thought I would just do a quick, and it will be a quick today, 5-week post hysterectomy update. In my little community tab I put on the other day that I was back in hospital again, and that was for I had pain and a fresh bleed. Basically from the hysterectomy, like the few days after, I literally had like no bleeding. It was just like a little bit of pink when I wiped. That was it, all grand. And just randomly, obviously I've been having pain since having the hysterectomy. I've not been right. Oh, hang on. As you can see, I still have the odd pains. It doesn't help I'm holding my phone up. I was just trying to get like a Christmassy look going on. But let me put my phone somewhere so that I'm not aggravating my ribs and stuff. Yeah, so the other day as I was coming out of the shower, as you're drying, as you do, wiped, and there was a lot of like bright red blood and some clots. Just like when you have, if you've ever had a heavy period and you've sat down for a little while and you stand up and then you pass like little clots, it was like that. So I was like, right, I'm almost 5 weeks. This is not normal. Back in the hospital. Again, got treated like utter shit. Was in there 5-6 hours before I even got seen to. Then they put me up in the ward. I thought, oh, this is good. They're going to take care of it. They're going to scan. They're going to find out what's going on. I did have to have like an internal, basic, like a smear test, you know, with the speculum. That's wild. I'll pre-warn you now. And obviously you're meant to have it with when you have like a post-hysterectomy check. I've still not got a letter to go and have that either. And I'm 5 weeks now. But let me tell you, that speculum inside, it's not nice. Especially if you've had your cervix removed and you've got a cuff. So basically, like, you know, you've got your vagina and then your cervix, you know, to your uterus. The cervix is cut away, so they have to fold this over and stitch to make a cuff. So obviously when you're having a smear test, and obviously with the bleed, they want to open this right up to see where the bleed may be coming from. And they couldn't find where it was coming from. So I got given tranexamic acid tablets to take for 3 days to help stop bleeding. Thankfully, the bleeding has kind of stopped on its own. They say sometimes it happens. One nurse did say, oh, it's probably because, you know, your body thinks it's going through a period. And I was like, no, because I was menopausal. I had no periods for 2 years before the hysterectomy. So it's not that. Although saying that my hormones, even though I was menopausal, I didn't have a period before that, I think my hormones are still going a bit ski-whiff, because the breast pain I've had this week, like if you've had babies, you know, like day 3 when your milk comes in, your boobs are so sore, itchy, tingly. I get that. I've been getting that a lot this week, and I'm like, what the hell? Now my youngest baby's 22, so this is wild. This is like, whoa, what's going on here? So that's a bit odd. I'm kind of like lying in bed going, what's going on? Like, you know, I've not got my women bits anymore, but my boobs are out. It is so weird. So yeah, so it was a very scary time. As I said, had pain, still getting odd pains, but they done my bloods come back fine. They done the internal. They said, oh, and then they packed me back out of the hospital 10:30 at night. They told me to go home. They said, oh, we don't have enough beds. We need the beds for somebody more important. I'm like, well, I've got pain and bleeding. Is that, you know what I mean? Very fair enough. When they done the internal, they couldn't see where the blood was coming from. But I still had pain and I was still bleeding. So to me, I should have been at least kept in overnight. No, I had to get my son to come and get me, like just gone 10:30 at night. They said, oh, we'll get you to come in tomorrow morning for a scan. That was fine. This is now Wednesday lunchtime. Have I had an appointment to go in for a scan? No. No, I have not. So I've been in 3 times, including having the hysterectomy, and I've been treated like a piece of shit all 3 times. I've not been heard. So it's affected my mental health. That's gone fucking, excuse me for swearing, that's gone right downhill. It doesn't help. That happens anyway with your hormones, just the whole thing about it. So it's not been pleasant at all. Not been pleasant at all. I still having to hold my belly a lot because I'm just so paranoid I'm going to bust out and get a sharp pain. And as I said, yeah, your mental health. I'm now trying to get up more because now I'm like, well, I'm like 5 weeks. I'm like a lot of other people, and I've had some comments. I had one saying she never had any pain whatsoever, none, from having a hysterectomy. And I was like, pleased for you. And somebody else was like, I was scrubbing my kitchen floors at 2 weeks. Pleased for you. Good for you. Do you know what I mean? Everybody's different. I've got other health issues as well, as most of you know that are watching my channel. And if you supposedly had no pain whatsoever from having a major operation, good for you. Well done you, because, you know, it's not me. So this is my journey. And yeah, so I'm still having pains. As I said, with the anxiety, every pain you think there's something seriously wrong. And as I said, I have other health issues, so I have worry on top of that. I still feel like my cuff is going to bust open, that kind of thing, you know, and that's normal. A lot of people that have the hysterectomy have a cuff, always think their cuff is going to bust open at some point. I am obviously doing better than what I was when I first had the op, because obviously I couldn't make myself a cup of tea, couldn't shower by myself for the first week. I could get in the bath because I've got like a step-in bath to have a shower. I could get in okay. It was the getting out, because I'm short and the bath's quite high. It was like lifting my leg up. I was just sore in general. I can get in and out of the shower myself, although I have to walk to the end of the bath, hold on to my sink and hold on the bath to get out. Still slip just a tiny bit. That mask makes buttons coming out the shower, but I could do it. So obviously I'm still doing, you know, I'm getting up, going to the toilet myself. I still have anxiety where I'm taking my phone into the bathroom with me in case something happens when I'm in the bathroom. That's an anxiety thing. That's an anxiety thing. I'm so paranoid that something else is going to happen now, because that's obviously, I've had the bad UTI, ended up in hospital and got treated like a piece of shit. And I've now had this, thought something was very seriously wrong because I was pouring with blood and had clots and had pain and got packed back out of the hospital. And no scan. So I've got no confidence in them telling me, you know, you're probably fine, go home. But, well, probably is not good enough. I want you to look internally, tell me I'm fine, and then let's take it from there. But anyway, so that's what happened. That's my update for 5 weeks. I'm kind of dressed. I've got like a long, well, I am dressed. It's like a long red dress. Still obviously have belly bloating. I mean, I'm a fat girl anyway. Let me see if I could kind of show you. So I'm still bloated. I can't remember. I think I done a, what is this? The tag thing for the thingy, the belt. Not quite as bloated as what I was before I had the op, but obviously I'm still bloated. I have stomach issues. I've got diverticular disease. I've still got kidney stones. I've got a prolapsed bladder. I have irritable bowel as well. So I've just got all sorts of other things going on. And I'm a fat girl anyway. I've had 7 children with a C-section, so I have a FUPA. A lot of people have C-sections, and I was sterilised 22 years ago. You got cut from hip to hip, so I have a nice scar that goes from here down and under, and so I have like that fold. So I have all that going on still. I'm not going to be a skinny bitch. Not want to be a skinny bitch. Do you know what I mean? I say skinny bitch. That's only because I'm jealous of skinny bitches. I'm never going to be skinny again. Do you know what I mean? But I'm so, when I take a deep breath, I'm so scared because I keep getting a sharp pain here a lot. So I'm so paranoid, and it takes my breath away, makes my heart rate go funny. So I'm so paranoid that's going to happen. I do have 2 incisions down here as well. So yeah, it might go down a little bit more, and it might not. If this is what it is, that's what it is. I just want to be rid of some of this bloody anxiety and be able to do stuff. I'm still not confident in bending over. I have costochondritis, fibromyalgia, arthritis, osteoarthritis in my spine, pelvis, hip as well. So that kind of pain. Oh God. I still have bruising around my belly. This is 5 weeks. I still have bruising around my belly button scar. So I know maybe on the outside a lot of my other cuts look okay, but my belly button's still bruised. So I know internally I'm obviously a slow healer. It is going to take me a good while longer yet. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't help a comment saying, I had no pain. I was scrubbing floors. Come fucking scrub mine then. My floors haven't been washed for a couple of weeks. Come scrub mine. But yeah, but honestly, if you sail through your hysterectomy, bloody amazing. I am genuinely happy for you, because it is, for the rest of us like me, that takes a long time. It's not pleasant. And if somebody has anxiety like me, any operation it's effing horrendous. I'm sorry if I've cussed a lot in this. I'm just so done with it all. Thank you all for your lovely comments, those of you that have seen my community posts. Ashling, Helen, my bestie from school days, Suzanne, love you millions. Yeah, so thank you all. I do read them. There's been a lot of crying, still a lot of crying. I'm crying every day still. Hormones, anxiety, just I'm fine. I feel like who is it, Ross from Friends? He goes, I'm fine. Literally me to a T just now. I don't know why it's coming out all funny like that, but I'm fine. Literally me to a T. So just know that I will still maybe do some updates, but obviously I think I'm a little bit better than what I was. There is still a lot of it. It's a lot of anxiety, but as I said, I still can't bend down to put the washings in. Washing machine, take stuff out, tumble dryer. It's still, I feel my stomach muscles, that they really pull and hurt. Where I've obviously spent 5 weeks not doing much, I've not helped myself, but at the same time, maybe I've got weak stomach muscles, and it's just the way I'm going. I'm slowly getting there, just really bloody slow. Yeah. So hopefully I do get there where I can get back to doing basic housework, because this is torture. Torture, I tell you. And as I said, it's like 4 weeks to Christmas and I've got presents to wrap up. So because I can't lean over, I've got like a sideboard next to me. It sits about at my hips. I'm 5'1". And I'm going to clear that so I can stand up and maybe wrap a couple of days, because I can't seem to stand up for too long. Especially now I've had that internal a couple of days ago without my cuff, like internally being fecking really sore, and I've got to sit down and take painkillers. I've just took my cocodamol there because I know I'm standing up filming this, and I want to do a quick unboxing there. Oh, there's a little box. Can you see it? I'm just about to do a little unboxing, quick little vlog for my channel that's not hysterectomy related, of some Christmas presents that I got. 2 of the grandchildren from my little website I found from Instagram. And yeah, so I'm going to go and do that. I did say this is quick. It's not that quick. Again, it's a no edit video. It's just uploaded. It's real raw. But as I said, well, yous are obviously watching me, so you can now be able to tell whether I'm doing better or not. Physically, obviously, I'm maybe doing a little better because I can shower. I can make me own cup of tea. I can make me own, sandwiches and stuff like that. It's just the struggling trying to stand up so long. A lot of it is anxiety. When I get these shooting pains, it literally takes my breath away, makes my heart go funny. It's horrendous. So a lot of it is that as well. But I'm getting there just very fucking slowly. I don't think there's any other updates to do with hysterectomy wise. My incisions are okay. The external stitches are now starting to, one got caught on a t-shirt yesterday and that ripped off. That was, that was sore. I've still got, obviously my belly button still got stitches in it, it's still bruised. And the other incisions, the stitches are kind of flattened off a little bit, but they're still there waiting to drop off. And that's now, well, I'll be 5 weeks tomorrow. I'm just filming it today just to get them done with. Well, I thought while I'm dressed, because sod's law, every time I kind of try and do an update where I'm like, I'm doing okay. The next day or that evening, something happens and I end up pits up again. So, yeah, that's update. I don't think there's any other updates. There's been a lot of tiredness this week, but again, the weather's not helping. I have other health issues. I think everybody's just feeling it, aren't they? I think that's it. I haven't weighed myself. I did weigh myself straight away after the hysterectomy. and I've lost, I think it was like, was it 8 pounds or something, 5 pounds, something like that. If anybody was wondering what I went in for the hysterectomy for, I had endometriosis, adenomyosis and fibroids. And even though I'd been menopausal for 2 years, I still had them. So you can imagine how bad it was when I was still having periods. It's meant to be, when you no longer have your periods, that's meant to go away according to gynecologists. But what a lot of gynecologists won't tell you is that you can have postmenopausal endometriosis. There's a lovely little hormone that will give you endometriosis when you've got postmenopause, when you're going through the menopause. So if you're postmenopausal, I'm thinking, why am I still in a lot of pain? Why have I got pain? Get yourself a CT scan and get them to check for postmenopausal endometriosis, because it's a thing. It is real. So yeah, I'm going to love yous and leave yous, guys. 16 minutes I've yapped on for. And yeah, I'm probably going to comment saying, you're just talking shite. Shut up. But this is just, as I said, like a diary, more for me as well, so I can visually see myself getting better. Because as I said, when you've got anxiety and going through operations, I have white coat syndrome. I don't like anything to do with medical whatsoever ever. I have a big baby. I have a tablet phobia, and I have to take tablets. It's just, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. So if anybody else is like me, white coat syndrome, I have tablet phobias, just anxiety to do with anything medical, pain, just anxiety in general, and just everything sets you off, leave me a comment below, please. Let's see if there's other people that are just like us, to know that we're not alone. And there's my ring doorbell, so I am waiting on some parcels coming today. So 17 minutes I'll be yabbing on for. So I shall love yous and leave yous with a little shot of my tree, my wee tree. It's got some presents underneath it. I've got presents. So I don't want to show too much, just in case my address is on some of them. There's presents there. I've got presents upstairs. I've got presents here. And yeah, and I've got to do some tidying up, because I've got my jammy trousers that I just took off on the floor. I've got me washing from the hospital clothes I took off the other day from the hospital. Just a dirty bitch. Anxiety, depression, whatever. I just haven't bothered to attempt to try and do anything. Just too scared to get up and try and be normal. But I'm in the house myself today. There's nobody coming around to help me today. George, who's my ex-partner, who usually normally pops around, kid's dad, he's got a migraine. He has epilepsy migraines. He's not had proper seizures for years. But anyway, he's got migraines, so he's in bed. He's meant to be around at my daughter's today, help lift up flooring, because she's getting new flooring down in the whole house. He's not well, so he's there. Obviously, my son that lives with me, he's at work, because he works full-time. And yeah, and everybody else has just got flus and sickness and all that. So, James. So, yeah. So I'm here myself. And obviously, when you have anxiety, that's horrendous anyway. So talking to you like this, it helps. I feel like I'm not talking to myself, if you know what I mean. So this kind of thing, it really helps, talking to yourself. I do that anyway, just not on camera. What the fuck are you doing, Diane? I don't know, stupid bitch. That kind of thing. We all do it. I'm sure we do. There's anybody, I've heard these people that don't have an inner monologue on them, like TikTok videos and all that. And apparently, us that have inner monologue are the odd ones. And I'm like, does everybody not hear themselves? Like, you talk to yourself in your head. Does everybody not have that? Apparently not. I'm like, how do you deal with life if you can't hear, process up? It's just weird. Anyway, that's nothing to do with the hysterectomy. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, this is not like, most people's professional kind of hysterectomy updates. This is just mine. Again, it's more for like a diary for me, to see myself progressing, or maybe going back a little bit and then progressing again. Because it is all, ups and downs, roller coaster, fits and starts, whatever you want to call it. 20 minutes I've yabbed on for. As I said, I'm going to go, because I'm not editing any of this out. Keeping it all in. This is me. Take it or leave it. 5 weeks. Well, 5 weeks tomorrow. I'm cheating and putting it on a day early. And, yeah. But I am getting there, I think. Yeah, I'm getting there. I can tell, like, if I can, you know, do a little laugh now about my belly screaming in agony, and, you know, I can make myself a cup of tea and stuff like that, and I'm getting up and I'm getting there. Even though I'm not taking a lot of painkillers every day now. I am taking the bare minimum, but I'm still having to take the painkillers. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And no matter what comments I get, if people are saying, you know, I didn't have to do this, and I was doing this, and that's okay too. That's your journey and this is mine. So thanks everybody that may be watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please have a think about subscribing. It's absolutely free. And leave me a little thumbs up to let me know that you enjoy. Or you can leave me a thumbs down. It still helps out my channel either way. Lets me know that you liked or disliked this video. But please subscribe. As I said, it's not all about the hysterectomy. It's also, you know, life things, hauls and stuff like that. If anybody wants to know, I live in Scotland. So once I'm better, there's all sorts of things, you know, trips away and all that good stuff that I'll be showing. But thanks, oh my God, I'm getting tongue-tied now. I need a cup of tea. I've not had a cup of tea yet. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and take care. Cheerio.